dance. And so the jump dance is the dance that was part of our learning of starting the first fellowship interaction. And so in doing this, we start to see the emotions and the 1-inch rule from Choctaw people not straying too far from the ground. This kind of starts our social dancing exhibition because it is to bring everyone in a new beginning of this event or this gathering. And so it's kind of our way to introduce social dancing to the people who are watching. So with this dance, you'll start to see that the men are in front and the women are following afterwards. This is one of the stories or legends that we start to tell about parts of creation. As our people will learn that we are from the earth, and during the cycle that we will return to it. And so with this beginning of this jump dance, we start to see that everyone in unison jumping can actually be tied together. And as we are moving forward, taking the same step as the person in front of you, is where we start to see everyone understand the beginning of the dance. A lot of things and characteristics that you start to see with social dancing will always relate to the community or communities. And so for that, we start to see a lot of different styles and different types of steps applied to social dancing. And so for this one, this is one of the variations where we have Ashton Willis leading this dance and the version that he's learned from his community. And so you sort of see a lot of young and old dancers come, new dancers introduced to this, and this is the perfect opportunity. And so for this, one of the legends or stories that I like to tell personally is that when the Creator had made the earth, that the trees and the mountains and the valleys and the waterways were part of this beginning of time. And then all creatures within that would keep up maintenance with the land. And then shortly after that, people were to be made, but the home of the people were to be established with a place. And so it was said that the Creator would actually speak onto the earth and actually would have a stomping motion with that powerful thrust. A level of earth would arise, and continuously that would happen over and over again, and a mound would appear. This is one of the stories or legends that we start to see where the beginning, the birthplace of where Choctaw came from. And so for this, we start to see everyone in unison kind of recreate that same thud of hitting the ground itself. And together in unison, we start this as our beginning. So here is the jump dance. So come on, give a round of applause, everyone. It's always a precious time to see our little ones being immersed in this part. So we see a lot of the kids, the little ones, sometimes they're not holding the hands, but it's all about getting them involved. And so this is where we start again, we're cultivating our culture for our next generation. Everything that we're doing here, we always want to move forward and do. For our next dance, we'll do the tick dance. The tick dance was one of those dances that was to be precautionary for any threats that we may or may have not seen. It was in one of the records that there was a ship that was approaching the coast, and some of the Choctaw people saw this and didn't quite know what the ship was doing or what it was going for. And so it was said that the Choctaw people would start to do the tick dance and saying, we're not too sure who they are or what they do or what it is, but we want to say that we have to be hostile. We have to defend ourselves and win. And so whenever you start to see the step, the motions of the footwork is actually moving forward with the left foot, rocking back, and then moving forward again and with a right stomp, or the right foot where it actually stomps the ground. With this rocking motion and the stomping parts, it's time to saying, do not come without bad intentions. We would have to treat you like an insect such as honey. And so for this, you start to see moving forward and back in rocking motion, and this is where we start to see a lot of Choctaw dancers form and become part of the movement. So for this, Choctaw hip hop, we're starting to have part of that legend, part of that story integrated into the motions that we're doing. And so for this, again, this is one of the versions that we've learned and passed down to generations. So this is where it is Choctaw hip hop.